Okay, so this is my editing program. I'm using Final Cut Pro, and you can see all this over here. The blue clips are the video and the green ones are the audio. And as my playhead is passing over the video clips here, you're seeing it right here in the window. So you can see that I have quite a few different layers of video going on to build all these different shots. And I'll show you a couple of these key shots and exactly how I do this. Okay, well, we can take this first one right here, and you can see that it is the shot of the alien looking out of the destroyed building at the fires and stuff. I've got 6 lines of video on that, and if I click here, we can see that the top line is the video of the creature itself, and what I've done is I've actually put a red screen behind there, and I can deactivate the chroma key here so you can see the red behind there. That is the picture as I shot it. So all I did was I put a chroma keyer on there, and that allows me to take out whatever color I want. In this case, I told it to take out the red, and then underneath that I put just part of a roof that I photographed somewhere in town here, and you can see that behind there, just a piece of junk hanging down. And then we have these clouds right here, and the clouds are from all the fire, all the smoke. And here's one of my flames, and what this is it's a matte out of a just a shot of fire. So when I turn off the mask shape, you can see that it's a shot of fire. And if I go down here and put it back to normal, this is the original clip right here. So what I do is I'm just taking the matte out of there, taking the shape out, and shrinking it down and repositioning it in the frame so that you can see it right through there. Underneath that is another fire doing the same thing, the other fire here. And underneath that we have the basic shot of the destroyed city. So this is just a still shot, and then I matted everything else on top of it. And that's how we did that shot. This scene here where the planet explodes, what I've done there is I've just taken the basic shot of the planet. I put the fire that you can see here, and the basic background is space. So the different things that comprise the explosion, first I have the ring, then we've got the whatever this is, explosion looking kind of stuff, and then on top of that I put this other sort of explosion, and then on top of that we have another explosion, and on top of that is the spaceship that is coming away from the exploding planet. So when I play it all together, it looks like this. To put myself and other folks into the program, what I did was I blue screened myself, and you can see here in the bottom photograph what I'm doing is I'm reacting to a giant monster that's chasing me. I can turn off the chroma key here, and you can see that I'm just in front of a blue screen, and then I can take out the blue color, shrink myself down, and put myself right into the video.
Oh man, there's a giant can opener or something chasing me.
And then here what I've done is matted myself into the shot. Then I've taken different shots of different cockpits, and then just cut pieces out of them and put them together in such a way that it looks like I'm in this thing with all of these controls around me. The airplane scenes are shot with the airplane in front of a blue screen. I'm hanging the airplane in front of a blue screen, and then what I do in the editing program is I will keyframe the motion path. The plane will come in from the upper left, circle around to the explosion, and then fall to the side here. And here it comes, one frame at a time. Comes in, circles around. This plane fires. Boom. As it hits, there's an explosion on top of it. And then what I did was I keyframed the motion of the plane to then fall to the side. Okay, so in this scene here, is I just have a stock footage of an implosion. And what I did was I enlarged it and then put what's called a luma key to take out the white. So if I turn off the luma key, you can see the original footage. And there she goes. So when I turn on the luma key, a luma key will take out light or dark. So I'm taking out the light colors here, which is the background sky, and it does take out a little bit of everything else. But in the production, you don't really notice it because it's kind of fast. And you might be distracted by the sign in the background. So when it comes to the vehicles, this is the original speed at which they are recorded. You can see this scene right here where he's going down the road. Took quite a while to film. So what I did was I sped up the car about 8 times and then matted out the sides here and put the picture in the background. So by just cutting these sides off, putting in the background, I just created a whole set without actually having to build it. Okay, for this last shot here, what I did was I piled up a bunch of cars. And here's the cars down at the bottom, and you'll notice this Mustang right here, yeah? So as I go to the next layer, now this is right on top of it, here's the Mustang again. This image is the same one, only reversed, and I put a color corrector on there just to change the color so it didn't look like the same pile of cars. So the next layer we got the junkyard underneath, and then I got the action figure, and you can see that my hand is actually holding him, and he's in front of a red screen. If I deactivate it here, you can see that I'm holding him right in front of a red screen, and I just cropped out the bottoms here a little bit. And then on top of that, I put some fire. So right up here is the fire. You can kind of see it right around there. And then if I play back here, you can see it, the fire right there. Here's a shot of the spaceship that's attached to a blue stick, and I'm just moving it in front of the camera. Here's the shot of the crash site, and I just matte out the blue. Okay, so this is the creature coming out of the ground. And this is in real time. This is the speed in which it was recorded. So you can see it's a bit slow, not very exciting. So what I did was I sped it up 3 times for the film. And here he is standing up in front of the blue screen. Okay, this scene where he throws the car. What I did there was, as he's throwing the vehicle, it's in his hand. Okay, when I cut to the backside, the vehicle is no longer in his hand. So what I did was I blue screened it in front of a blue screen, and then keyframed it to move across the screen slightly and back, and then shrink. And there it goes. So I hope that gives you a little look into the behind the scenes of how I make these programs. It's just a lot of creativity, and having a good edit program really helps. So keep on watching.